Hello and welcome to another episode of Doki Literature Club. Please enjoy.
I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Maybe I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I made up my mind. Viktor, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Oh, and she's gone.
What a game! Can we just say that? What a goddamn game. Team Salvato. The game is not suitable for children and those who are easily disturbed. And Monica is gone. And there's no... So this is basically where the game ends. We are going to do one more thing. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's time to meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Viktor! Well, there already is one girl. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently, we've picked up that habit once again. Viktor, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time! Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh! But you never even said anything about it! Even though we walk to school together every day! Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please! It's good motivation! Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Viktor, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told her already. I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me! I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo! You meanie! Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things and stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Viktor! What are you doing here? Well, I just, I glance around the room. Oh. So you're Viktor, that's Sayori always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Viktor. We're the Literature Club. I hope you're enjoying your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. We're gonna think
He's gotta think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Victor, don't tell me you're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Sayori, eyes lighten up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey!
No, hey. Hey.
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be as bad having you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say! We have to celebrate!
Huh? What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry! Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, these look amazing.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face.
Yes, come on! Socrates! Socrates!
If you're wondering, Arsenal is in the lead. That was pretty out of character. I was hoping I would be done before the game, so... Sayori talks to her about... Okay. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Victor, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years...
2-0! David Luiz!
Both our center backs have scored 2 goals.
I love it!
And 2 corners. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed to be reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Now she doesn't say that she liked horror.
Hey, Yuri!
Well,
About, the first thing he said.
manga? Manga? That's right. I tend to read manga in the clubroom.
Don't just say it!
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, But if Viktor wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Viktor?
Maybe!
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
My voice is so tired. I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then as for Yuri...
I have to read manga?
Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize. Almost 3-0. God damn! With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too. This is so cute!
Sayori, shut up.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes. I look forward to it. Now Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Viktor.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori.
Aw, Viktor! Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing!
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. And I'm hoping that it's light enough for you guys. So, but I think you're probably going,
we're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! Hey Viktor! I really want to thank you! I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Hee! There's actually something else! I wanted to thank you for getting rid of... Monica! That's right! I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Viktor. Hee! I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all of the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever.
No.
Eh? What's up?
I won't let you hurt him.
Huh? It hurts.
I was sorry. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Victor. Goodbye, Literature Club. Oh,
Can you hear me?
yes.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
Oh, it's Monica.
I'm not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
I don't know. Is the song copyrighted? It probably isn't. Oh shit! It brought me right into... Oh no.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
Is it possible to like stop this? Because if it's copyrighted, I'm frick.
Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices.
Well, that is basically the end of the game. I truly hope you enjoyed. And at this point, I can probably say I hope you had a wonderful...
Special day.
Oh, that was everything. Okay. That was Doki Doki Literature Club, and I must say again, what a goddamn game. It's so good.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Oh, what a game.
When
Oh,
you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
she's still leading the game.
When I
What I wanted to say, I'm just gonna do this because I wanna just end it now.
smile says
Thank you so much for watching the series. It's been, well, for you it's been months probably. For me, it's been a day. I've been sitting here for now about seven hours. About had a small break, of course. What a great day. What a great game. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And maybe even show the series to your friends. Maybe they will like it. I've 100% enjoyed myself, but I'm gonna make some dinner and watch the Arsenal game. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in whatever I make next. Bye-bye.